Have you ever stopped yourself from doing something just because you were afraid to fail? Maybe you wanted to start a business, apply for your dream job, or even speak in front of a crowd, but fear held you back. What if I tell you that failure isn't the end, but actually the key to success? Stay with me till the end of this video, warriors, because today I'll share a story that will change the way you see failure forever. There was once a young man named Aryan who dreamed of becoming a famous artist. He had a passion for painting, but there was one problem. He was terrified of failing. Every time he picked up a brush, a voice in his head whispered, "What if people don't like it? What if you make mistakes?" One day, Aryan finally gathered the courage to enter an art competition. He spent weeks perfecting his painting, pouring his heart into it. But when the results came out, he lost. His artwork wasn't even in the top 10. He was devastated. He told himself, "Maybe I'm not meant to be an artist. Maybe I should just give up." But then, something happened. As Aryan sat in his room feeling defeated, his mentor told him a story. He said, "Do you know how many times great artists have been rejected? How many times inventors failed before they created something extraordinary? If they had given up after failing once, the world would be in darkness, both literally and figuratively." That's when Aryan realized something. He had been looking at failure the wrong way. It wasn't a stop sign, it was a stepping stone. So instead of quitting, Aryan analyzed his mistakes, practiced harder, and entered another competition. And guess what? He lost again. But this time, he didn't stop. He kept going, improving, learning. After 5 failures, he finally won. His painting was displayed in a prestigious gallery. The same boy, who once feared failure, became an artist who embraced it. And that changed everything. Aryan's story isn't just his, it's ours. We all have fears, but failure is only permanent if you let it be. So, how do you overcome it? 1. Reframe failure. Instead of seeing it as the end, see it as feedback. Every failure teaches you something. 2. Take small risks. Start with small challenges. Speak up in a small meeting before addressing a big audience. Build confidence, step by step. 3. Learn from failures. Every successful person has failed. Some were fired from their jobs. Some were rejected. Yet they succeeded because they didn't stop. 4. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Most of the time, the worst case isn't as bad as we imagine. And even if it happens, you learn. You grow. 5. Surround yourself with the right people. Aryan had a mentor who guided him. You need people who uplift you, not those who make you fear failure. Now, so I have a question for you. What is something you've been avoiding because of the fear of failure? Write it in the comments, and let's face it together. Remember, failure is not falling down. It's refusing to get back up. You have 2 choices. Let fear stop you, or let it fuel you. Which one will you choose? If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Aurora Ilm. Let's build a community of fearless dreamers together. See you in the next video.